Hello you all, and welcome to my channel, Overcoming Gluttony. My name is Alicia and I used to weigh 327 pounds. I currently weigh 260 pounds and I've successfully kept my weight off since July of 2020. And on today's vlog, I am going to show you all of the food that I have in my household. And what I've meal prepped. So I'd like to start by saying all of the food that I eat is organic for the most part. There may be some variations of nuts that I have that aren't organic, but other than that, everything else is organic. And in January of 2023, I decided to remove meat and dairy out of my diet, out of my eating repertoire, if you will, because I feel like the meat is being poisoned and it's what's causing a lot of the diseases that are occurring today. So I just decided to remove it. And I also have, for the most part, removed table sugar and oil. And I did not remove this stuff in order to lose weight. It was just because I didn't want to purposely give myself some disease by eating meat that's been poisoned. So, here is what I've meal prepped. This has been my breakfast for the week. I've been predominantly eating a lot of carrots, and I have this cucumber here. I haven't been eating much cucumber because I decided only to buy 2 cucumbers as opposed to 4 because I noticed that they'll go bad pretty quickly and I'll end up throwing them away. Like you can see this one, I broke it in half maybe 2 or 3 days ago. And the cucumbers tend to go bad too quickly, so therefore I don't buy as many of them. I enjoy them, but I just don't want to end up throwing it away because it gets all mushy and soggy. And then here are my tomatoes and my different colors of carrots. These organic carrots I get from Trader Joe's, and they're very good and sweet. And these up here are organic mangoes. My boss bought them for me. I haven't been eating these yet. The reason I have them on camera is because this is part of the food that I have in my household, and I'm having them sit out and ripen for a while so that I can wash them and then cut them up with the peel still on it and put them in my freezer to add to my mangoes. But I want to wait until they get super soft and super sweet before I do that. Now, here is what I meal prepped for myself for lunch. And my concept with this is I wanted a nourish bowl. I know this isn't a bowl, but I could put this on a plate and still consider it a nourish bowl. So I have my tomatoes, my guacamole, which I just carry with me 2 avocados in my purse and a lime and some salt in my purse. And then I could just make my guacamole as I'm sitting down and plating my food while I'm at work. And then organic wild rice, carrots, and I actually do eat the lime. I don't eat the lime skin, but I do eat the lime too. Now, as far as this meal, I would give it, I'm no longer going to rate it like 9 out of 10 or 7.5 out of 10. I'm now just going to give typical school grades. I will give it a grade of an A. This is an A meal. The reason why I'm no longer using a numeric value to grade my food is because I'm going to start posting what the grade is on my in my description. Like when you look at the title of the video, you'll see what I ate, and then I'll put A, B, C, D. And yeah, this gets an A because I really enjoyed combining the rice and the guacamole. Oh, and back to my other thought that I just lost. I don't want to do it numerically because I feel like if I put all those numbers up there, like 4 out of 10, I think that it would be too confusing. So I'll just use a alphabet grade. So this meal is an A plus because I really enjoy having the guacamole and the rice together. What a surprise, right? You guys always see me having bean and rice burritos and going to Mexican restaurants and paying $7 for a side of rice. Yeah, it's really that expensive. But yeah, I do enjoy this. Now, the only thing I would like to report to you all is that I feel that wild rice is a ripoff. This is wild rice. And when I noticed and I cooked it, I noticed that all this white rice floated to the top. And I thought that wild rice, especially organic wild rice, would be something that's healthy. But I noticed that, hey, this white rice I don't think is as healthy as this dark rice. And the reason why I bought it was for the dark rice, but they gave me a significant amount, especially if you look on the bottom. There's more, and I don't want to mess this up, but there is, when I cook, okay, I'll show it to you when we look in my refrigerator. You'll be able to see it more clearly. So I feel like it's a ripoff because the reason why I bought this was for the dark rice. I personally feel like white rice isn't nutritional, however, it doesn't have enough nutrition for me. So therefore, I try to avoid it unless I'm out and about and I want something hot to eat. And I go to Roberto's and get me a bean and rice burrito. But other than that, when I order my fast food from the Chinese spot that I like to order from, I tell them to keep their white rice. They don't have to give it to me, even though it comes with the meal. Because I'm like, there's no nutrition to me in that. I'm not saying there's 100% no nutrition, but the nutrition from the white rice has been stripped from the nutrition. So that's why I feel like buying wild rice is a ripoff, since they give you way too much white rice, which isn't nutritious. All right, now these little lifesavers, if you will. Yes, I have been eating uncooked oatmeal, and yes, it has been filling me up and satisfying me. On rare occasions, I will want something hot, and instead of eat this uncooked oatmeal like I would watch my grandma do as a little girl, I'll buy a burrito. But this stuff, if I'm feeling a little hungry, hey, I can pull it out in my purse, get my spoon from here, and eat some of that. And that satisfies me, and I enjoy the taste. And then these nuts here, these sunflower seeds that have been helping my hair to get stronger and thicker, yep, I enjoy them. I put my own salt down there. You see the salt that went down to the bottom. I used my spoon to scoop it up into my mouth. And I definitely enjoy keeping these things in my purse as some energy enhancers, or some hunger stabilizers, if you will. When I get hungry, you know, it's great. Hey, I can buy it in bulk. It's convenient for me to carry, and it tastes good, and the price is right. I think I pay about $4 per pound for these organic roasted and salted sunflower seeds from Sprouts, and I pay $1.99 per pound for this organic rolled cut, I don't know, uncut, I don't know, some kind of something. It's not instant oatmeal, but it's, I don't know, whole oatmeal. I don't know what kind, but yeah, I think I pay either $1.99 or $2.99. I think I pay $1.99 per pound for this. So now let's look up into my cabinets to see what food I have. All right, bit cluttered back here. Same old as usual, except I have another new family member of organic honey. This honey I haven't really tried yet. I wanted to try it. This was going to be part of a gift, but it had opened. It wasn't open when I bought it, but when I brought it home or whatever, I noticed that it was slightly opened, and it was due to how I kept it stored. So it was my fault, not the store's fault, that it was opened. And we have these 3 other honeys that you all have been seeing for a while that I'm going to taste test before Doomsday. I will taste test this before Armageddon, I'm hoping, on camera with you all. So I have those 3 organic honeys back there. These are my smoothie ingredients. I have some nutmeg, cinnamon, and this other organic honey, and some vanilla, and some organic popcorn. All right, now down here, let's successfully plug in my refrigerator. We did it. So right here I have my water bottles. Having these on hand helps me drink a lot of water easily and quickly. So this is about 18.9 ounces, and I got them off of Amazon. So that's my water bottles that I like to have. Now inside of my freezer, we have some new additions. So we have my usual fruit peels. I've been saying for weeks that I'm going to make fruit peel smoothies, and I haven't done it yet. I told myself I'm not going to buy fresh fruit like I did right there and those mangoes that you saw earlier until I finish eating my fruit peel smoothies. So that plan has changed, and I'll go ahead and make some regular smoothies and incorporate fruit peels into them, because the fruit peels give me so much energy, and it adds a great texture, a great flavor, a great scent, and I'm sure it's giving me a lot of nutrition. So I have mandarin peels, banana peels. All this is organic, by the way. Orange, lime, and lemon peels in this bag. Right here are some sweet potato skins from when I made yams. I kept the skins. And then in these two right here, there are red grapes and green grapes. And then over here, I have two 2-pound packages of strawberries that I've already rinsed off, and I just need to throw in a Ziploc bag for storage. And I have some organic flour back here that I read on the packaging. Keeping it in the freezer will help preserve its life. Up here, I have some extra Ziploc bags that I can use. Excuse me, I need to sneeze. Thank you. I can use to put my fruit in, like these strawberries and those mangoes once they ripen up. And then coming on yonder over here, you can tell somebody's tired because she's getting silly. Coming on yonder over here, I still have this bean broth, black bean broth and pinto bean broth that I have not yet to eat or cook with. We'll get there. And then in my refrigerator, before I show you, I just want to give you a disclaimer. I am going grocery shopping tomorrow. Okay? So in my refrigerator, I have 2 lone creamy avocados back there. I guess they're not really lone avocados if they are with each other. Yeah, somebody's tired. So I also have 4 limes and some tomatoes left over. On this middle row, this is my emergency supply food. I did replenish the oatmeal that I ate that I wasn't supposed to eat. I did buy extra and replenish that. My emergency supply food, there's oatmeal, dried fruit, and nuts back there. And I don't eat that unless there is like some circumstance where grocery stores can no longer provide us with food. Therefore, I will have something to sustain me, and rather than going through FEMA or a food pantry where there will be chaos and mayhem. I also have some seeds back there that I could use to plant to grow vegetables on this level, to grow vegetables, and I have soil somewhere else so that I can grow some microgreens to have vegetables should something go down, whether it be a natural disaster, a war, or Armageddon, or whatever. And the grocery stores can't supply us with food, and I don't feel like fighting people in the grocery store. So then I have my red vines container with a few carrots left in it, and I have some whole wheat rotini right there, and a lot of my meal prepped rice is left because I've been celebrating my birthday and eating out way more than I said that I would. I told myself I was going to, and ignore that stuff over there that you saw. That was my props for when I do weigh-in Wednesdays, and I show you my junk food. Those were some of my props. So I have a lot more meal prep food than what I usually would. So here's what I was talking about. Oh, since I've been eating out for my birthday more often than I said I would. Okay, so you can see this top layer is rice, or white rice. And then you can see down how the bottom layer is brown rice. I would appreciate having a lot more brown rice, or darker rice that has more nutrients in it than all this. I feel like this stuff doesn't have as much nutrients, and that the hardier stuff is down on the bottom, and that it does have more nutrients. My purpose for buying the wild rice was to be healthy, not to eat nutrition stripped white rice. So next time I'll just buy brown rice or black rice or red rice as opposed to wild rice. All right, now in here is my snack drawer. Here are my sunflower seeds that are piled up. Each day I just grab from this and put some in a smaller Ziploc bag and take with me in my purse. Here are some dates, and there are figs and apricots, a little bit of oatmeal left over that I can't eat from, a few little cashews. So this is my snack drawer that I can eat. These are the figs, eat from at my leisure. Beautifully, if I want something sweet, I can wait all day and come home and eat from this and be satisfied. I don't need to rob the vending machine. There is nothing in here. And then up here are my herbs. It looks like this thyme is going to need to be thrown away. And it looks like the sage is going to need to be thrown away. I'm going to need to throw away these herbs because there looks like there is some molding going on. I would open these up in front of you, but let's save time and not do that. I just think it looks like there's some extra stuff going on inside of the packaging. I don't think you can see it from right here, but my eye can tell. So I'll need to open those up and see if I just need to throw them away. And in the future, I'll know to, when I buy them, hurry up and make me a little herb mix with salt and whatever in it, rather than letting it go bad in my refrigerator. So this is some quinoa that I have. Right here is some creamy organic mustard. I have some cloves for clove-infused water. Some garlic that I really need to eat because it's starting to rivel up. You guys can see my toes because I normally have my slippers on, but it's starting to wither up. I need to eat this. I need to put it in my smoothies and freeze it rather than let it go bad. This ginger, I've never tried ginger before, but I've tried it, but I've never cooked with it myself. I've had it in where other people have made it. So I don't think that it's supposed to look like that. It didn't look like that when I bought it. And here's some soy sauce that I have that I didn't know that I had. All right, and down here are my baking supplies. I got baking powder, baking soda, and maple syrup. Right there is some tri-colored quinoa for when I make quinoa bread. And then right there is some fenugreek seeds. Now let's go take a tour and see what I have in my food pantry, which is the same old, right? So right here on this top level, there are my knives, spoons, my knives, and my smoothie straws. And then right here, I have my hand blender on the other side that you can't see, and my blending tools hanging right here. Right here, I have my pot and pan lids, some extra pot and pans, my usual of the cooking supplies that I use most often, like the Ziploc bags, parchment paper, and my spices and seasonings. Nothing special with the spices. I have salt, pink Himalayan salt. I'm out of white pepper, but I do have black pepper, red chili flakes, curry, chili, and that's about it as far as my spices are concerned. And then down here is my extra overflow area, which contains extra salts like kosher salt, extra pepper, extra Ziploc bags, my travel salt and pepper, and essentially this is the area that I do not use that often and I just grab from when I need to replenish my other supply. So let's come on back over here. Thank you so much for watching. I know this video is posted a little late, but it is posted, and it is the honest truth of what I've been eating this week. So yeah, thank you for holding out. I still have so much more food from what I've meal prepped because, like I said, I went back on my word about not eating out a bunch for my birthday. I said I wasn't, but I have. And we'll be able to talk about the consequences of that on Weigh In Wednesday, which today is Saturday. No, today's Monday. Wow, I'm way off. Today is Monday, so we'll be talking about that in 2 more days. I will see you then, and thank you so much for watching and your patience. Bye.